Hello, my name is D'Angelo Wilson from Voice It Radio Broadcasting LLC, and I will be presenting you as the marketing executive. Well, I'm taking the role as the marketing executive to present to you the 2017-2018 Gatorade Drew League Tip-Off presented by Gatorade and Voice It Radio Broadcasting LLC. In this sponsorship proposal, there will be three packages: a silver, a gold, and a platinum. The silver sponsorship level and exposure package will be packaged at $5,000. In that package, the sponsor name will be part of the official event. That's the first thing. The second thing, sponsor recognition and social media will be there. For instance, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and whatever other social media platform that's going to be utilized. And there will be opportunities with celebrity guests. On the gold sponsorship level and exposure package, it's priced at $10,000. Sponsor name will be a part of the official event. The sponsor name and logo will be included on all printed material. The sponsor recognition will be in press-related events, and there will be opportunities with celebrity guests. In the platinum package, which is packaged at $15,000, sponsor name will be part of the official event name. Name and logo included on all printed material will be there. Sponsorship recognition in social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. There will be sponsor recognition in press-related events. Logo placement will be on the company website of my website, the LLC. Not the LLC, but the Voice It Radio Broadcasting's website. That's where logo placement will be placed. And there will be plenty of opportunities with the celebrity guests. On the exposure side of the silver package, there will be pre-event exposure. There will be radio broadcast before the event start. Brand recognition will be available with these broadcasts. On the gold level, there will be on-site exposure. There will be a radio broadcast during the games featuring interviews from professional athletes, musicians, and more. And it'll be a chance to get your brand recognized. Gatorade can get the new product, the new endurance formula off. They can put this out and let the athletes of the Drew League try these products out and see how they work with them. On the platinum sponsorship level, there will be before event exposure. There will be during the event. There will be like a post broadcast of the games that occur in the event. And of course, there will be brand recognition. When it comes to the sponsorship needs of Gatorade, I've done some research and I found out that Gatorade partnered with the NBA, with the D League, and now they call it the G League for the upcoming 2017-18 season NBA Development League, which is now the G League, will be presented. And that seems to me that they need to get some exposure out about the new league. This is the NBA's development league, and they need to get some attention to it. So, with this sponsorship, they can open eyes about their new G League, and then on top of that, with their new product, they can expose many people to their new endurance formula. I mean, their target market is right in the Drew League area. It's right up their alley. When it comes to the target market of Gatorade, they have a demographic selection of pre-adults 13 to 24, male, female, social class ABC, and single. They live a lifestyle of being athletic, they're into sports, and they're active individuals. They behave, doing their activities, they drink, they take in these products before, during, and after the activity. They take in thirst quenching products to prevent hydration, and that's what the Drew League needs. They need something to help the players out while they doing these games. Because I know for a player myself, I like to play sports, and I like to drink water. I like to have some on hand to keep me from being tired and exhausted. So that'll be a good way to get their products out and keep players up and going. Based on consumer research, Gatorade's target market consists of males aged 25 to 34, with a secondary target of males 18 to 24. Their primary target is athletes, but their secondary target is non-athletes, as the product is often consumed by those who do not exercise regularly. And I agree with that because you see a lot of people who don't exercise regularly. I be around that a lot, and I see people drink Gatorade. They drink Gatorade because it's good. It's a good product and it's tasty. I like Gatorade. Some of them anyway, not all the flavors. The potential objectives for Gatorade being a sponsor, they can expose consumers to their and new endurance formula, what I've been talking about the whole time. They can expose, get their product out. It's a newly formulated product that they just came with in 2017. It has no artificial flavors, no artificial sweetness. It's new and it has a light taste. That's what they say. When it comes to the recommendations, I would recommend products be delivered during the Drew League game events to get consumers aware of the new formula that has been created. From all the exposure that will be afforded, a nice shipment of those products for the events would be just fine for getting exposure to Gatorade's new formula and the G League. As the marketing executive, I'm pretty sure that a nice little package can be put together to get some exposure for the new endurance products and the new signing of Gatorade to NBA's D League, which is changed now to the G League for the 2017-18 upcoming season. The sponsorship level and marketing components. Like I said, there will be three sponsorship levels: the silver, gold, and the platinum. The silver at 5, the gold at 10, and the platinum at 15,000. The inventory, the sponsorship type would be presenting sponsor. Gatorade will be the presenting sponsor, depending on which package they take. Well, they will get the presenting sponsor anyway in all packages. That's in all packages. Okay, the exclusivity with this sponsorship will be direct brand exposure. They will be able to expose their new products directly to consumers at the games. Their target market will be there. I mean, they will have plenty of exposure to reach those of 18 to 24 and up. Um, the license and endorsement that will be available, Gatorade will be able to use all the footage from the events and add it to whatever commercial they like. They can pretty much do what they please within the event. They can record whatever. On site, there will be exposure to Gatorade's new endurance formula, along with the naming of the NBA D League to the G League. For hospitality, there will be access to specified VIP areas and activities. We want to have Gatorade to have their own little personal slot during these events. They can watch these guys, attend these games, or whatever they choose to do. They'll have their own VIP area within the arena. The technology that will be utilized, there will be banners and content within the company website, on the Voice It Radio Broadcasting LLC website. There will be logo placement and logo placement to promote Gatorade products. Um, there will be loyalty marketing. There will be access to celebrity guests, and during these broadcasts from the radio, there will be designated time slots for product advertisements. The marketing concept, since this is an event dealing with the Drew League games in the new season, Gatorade could use the property for the Drew League to reach more consumers and let them know about their new endurance formula. So many athletes be at these Drew League games, professional street players, along with many celebrities and different brands, like the Big Baller brand. It just came up, the Big Baller brand. You see all type of celebrities at these Drew League games, and it's plenty exposure. So many people love the game of basketball. Um, when it comes to marketing exposure opportunities, there will be opportunities to reach the youth who participate in sports on a daily basis. And on top of that, there will be chances to partner up with other brands. For example, the new and upcoming Big Baller brand with Lonzo Ball and Associates and Company. You got the Big Three League that just got started with Ice Cube. I know they're present during these games. Um, the business I'm interested in is a radio broadcast. I want to be able to broadcast the events and get some exposure to my business, to the Drew League, and Gatorade, their products, and the new G League. I would be able to use specific time slots throughout the broadcast of the events to interview celebs and other special guests. That broadcast time will also be designated for product advertisement during the game. For example, everyone that comes to the event get to try Gatorade's new endurance formula for free. When it comes to getting the fans engaged with the event, random seats will be chosen during the halftime events to participate in a 3-point contest for the fans. Whoever wins gets a year supply of Gatorade's new endurance formula. Fans will also be encouraged to vote who they think the MVPs of the games were within the Gatorade, Boyset, and Drew League website, all for a chance to be entered into a drawing for an all-expense paid trip to the NBA All-Star Game for the 2017-2018 upcoming season. The The media relations activation will be based on research. A good way to activate the media would be how the NBA embraced the NCAA tournament last year. Leading up to the tournament, the NBA launched a TV and digital campaign entitled The Dance Never Ends, highlighting the college legacy of NBA stars, including James Harden, Stephen Curry, Tim Duncan, and many more. In each of the 15-second spots, the NBA players were seen doing big-time moments, and slowly their jerseys from college will flash over the NBA jerseys. Um, it was a unique, eye-popping activation that embraces the steps the NBA players took in their journey, with the NCAA dominating the month of March. This is considered a smart move by the NBA. I think something similar would be fine with this sponsorship. Maybe we can catch, cause there do be NBA players playing in these Drew League games, cause I don't think they are active during the regular season in the NBA, because so many players from the NBA play in these Drew League games. You had Kobe had a guest appearance, Kobe Bryant. James Harden is always there. Um what's his name? DeMar DeRozan from the Toronto Raptors is always there. It's so many NBA players in these games till it's pathetic. I'm talking about they take this time off and they get better through these Drew Leagues. So they can have the same thing that the NBA did with the March Madness, and with the footage that they collected, they can switch the NBA jerseys on the Drew League jerseys to show the participation of the pro level in all type of activities. When it comes to managing in relationships, in order to manage a relationship, that will be presented during the event sponsor. I will put together a contract that clarifies everything for the sponsor and the sport organization. The goal for me is to make sure that everybody knows what's going on between the corporations. Attending to these Contractual details promote mutual understanding prior to the implementation of a sponsorship alliance. As long as everybody knows what's going on, we shouldn't have no problems. Um, the call to action for the Drew League, I have documented for the Drew League and the Gatorade Company. Um, I might have my slides mixed up, but forgive me, as long as I'm getting this work in. The competitive advantages that will be gained from the event with Gatorade, Boise LLC, and the Drew League is the opportunity for exposure on all sides. Gatorade will get exposure for its new product line and the G League announcement. The Drew League will get exposure for the upcoming 27-18 season, and Boise LLC will get exposure from the live broadcast. They will be able to get more business. Businesses will come to broadcast their businesses and new products. There will be an increase in public awareness about the brands. Um, Positive images will be able to be built. Dimensions will be increased. Brand preferences will be updated. There will be increased sales along with the blocking of the competition, because it's not going to be not too much competition during these events, because we don't want no cluttered up sponsorship. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants clutter. But overall, this is going to be a great event. Everyone loves basketball. Let's go.